What's good, YouTube? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics and jump and dive throughout the relationships so you don't drown too. As always, I am just a man just trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. Don't you hate when you can feel the algorithm shift? You accidentally click on some bullshit that you're probably not really interested in, or you walk away, go to the bathroom, and a video plays a little bit too long or some bullshit. So you stuck having a spooky dookie, but you can't reach the fucking phone to press skip or to get off of a video. Shit happens all the time. I'll be looking at some fucking VTuber doing something stupid, and then it'll immediately go to a murder crime case. I'm like, what the fuck? Whoa, that's a shift. Typically when it shifts for me, it starts going like lefty communist shit. I guess it's because the algorithm on like X knows I am black, I am also in America. it I don't know if it pushes this bullshit or it thinks that I'm interested in hearing about communist and Black Lives Matter and whatever, like, whatever the bullshit is. Sometimes it'll start pushing like fucking LGBT bullshit on me, and it's like, come on, bro. Anyway, I felt my algorithm shift. I don't know if I was looking like at an Asian porn star or some bullshit, but apparently my algorithm shifted, and I felt it immediately when I refreshed. I started to realize, and this is something I've known, but I didn't know that this was happening because it's happening right now. Asian women are now starting to call out white predatory men because apparently Asian women are being targeted by, in their words, mid white men. And again, very shallow, but if the women are complaining about it, there got to be something to it. And I know that there's truth to this, not the way that they put it, because I think that is fucked up to even sit there and call somebody mid. That's the only reason, let's be real. That's the only reason why they probably have a problem with it. But a woman's worst enemy will always be other women. And I know for a fact that this is something that has been going on for the longest time when it comes down to dating. Asians will not date outside their race unless it's dating up. And what is it to date up with the Chinese? Specifically with the Chinese, I can't speak too much about the Japanese. Asian Chinese will only date whites, and that's dating up. And I don't know if this has some part to do with the features. They don't like Asian features; they want white features. But this is something, and again, you can get mad at me, you can curse me out in Mailang Su, you can do whatever the fuck you want. This is a personal experience, and I know of this. Personally, I know of this, and there was even a movie about this stupid, fucked up shit. If you date outside your race, your own family will call you dirty blood. Am I lying or am I lying? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me your grandparents and your parents won't do you fucking filthy. Asian person, Chinese person, maybe Japanese, I don't know exactly, but I know Chinese who came from the mainland. If you fucking date a black person, you already know the hell you gonna get into. To this day, I think in my entire life, I have only seen, right, not forced on me, natural in the wild. I have only seen probably four. That's a fuck. I'm gonna highball it. I've only seen probably around 20 people in my entire life in the wild. An Asian with a Spanish person or Asian with a black person 20 times in my entire life. Yeah, it's that fucking bad. It's that fucking bad. And now the thing that these women are now saying, and they're tired of it, is that it's mid white men being predatory to them, going into different countries and being predatory to them or to other women. Or, and again, it's like, look, the people who complain about race mixing, white people, the way that this works is that they love race mixing when they're the ones doing it. But when it comes down to their women race mixing, they do not like their women having sex. They try to shame them. They call them mud sharks, coal burners. You think everything is gonna be cool. You smiling now, but you're gonna be a single mother later. Even though you've been together for 5, 10 years, he's gonna leave you single. Even though you have 3 kids, he's gonna and from their mother's basement, right? And again, don't take my word for it. Let's look at this video because this video is insane. And before the end of the video, I'm gonna ask you the question. No, I'm gonna ask you the question now because it's gonna be so much worse. No matter of fact, let's play the video and I'm gonna ask the question in the end. Tell me what's wrong with this video. Yo, 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 yo. Ain't that the motherfucker that knocked on my ring cam the other day? This the motherfucker that knocked on a ring camera the other day with the Demon Slayer shirt? Oh, hell nah! Talking about some, where's your daughter? What's wrong with the video? What's wrong with the video? Have you noticed it? What's wrong with the video? Is it the ratio to women to men? Because the ratio is crazy. There's like 5 men. 5 men, 5 white men. Somebody said that there's one Indian dude there. No. That's a person. That's an Indian passing white. Let's be real. They believe in the caste system. They want to be white. That's 5 white men and like 11 to 12 Asian women. I'm not even, but that's not the problem that's wrong with the video. You want to know what's wrong with the video? One more time. Open the door. Where are the Asian men? Be honest in the comments. Was that the first thing you noticed that was really, really off about that entire thing? Leave it in the comments. If you didn't notice it, it's okay. People digest information differently. It's fine, but leave it in the comments. Well, maybe there's something else that's wrong with this video, and I don't know. Leave it in the comments. Let me know. Did this fucking throw anybody off? But it gets, and I replied with me looking at this. Man, these kids are using fancy ass words. The fuck is a BIPOC? Oh, look, an Asian woman. Oh, a white guy. Oh, another Asian woman. Oh, another white guy. Another Asian woman. Oh, okay. Now, it's fine if there are no American blacks or melanated dudes or whatever, and that's to be expected because Asians don't date those guys. Even though a lot of them do want them. It's very crazy. But where are the Asian men? It just kept going, man. And this is my reaction to the video, like, hey, what the, oh no. And it's funny because, check this out. This person made a video that says, whiteness loves turning activism into performance. I apologize in advance for anybody with brain cells that has a brain between their head, because you're going to hear a bunch of gibberish bullshit. Just kind of listen, but don't listen. Just pay attention to this person, but don't pay too much attention because it'll melt your fucking brain. But look at this.
The No Kings protest in a Bakugo cosplay, but that's not the problem. Before anyone says, oh, they had good intentions, they make me, as another fellow white person, feel comfortable going to protest. First of all, what the actual fuck are you talking about? I've been noticing how whiteness acts in activist spaces recently, and it's something, y'all. Even in a protest against authoritarianism, racism, xenophobia, deportation, state violence, fascism, a white person can and will always find a way to make the moment orbit around their own self-expression. Even if your intentions were different, because I know that I watched their video and they said that they are just trying to get traction to their page so that they can donate. What this still comes off as at the end of the day, it's not solidarity, it's strategy, it's performance. I personally have a specific gripe with with white cosplayers, and especially white cosplayers on TikTok, because why have no one talked about Squid Kid 1111 passing from the extreme bullying they experienced from the white cosplayers of TikTok because they were a black cosplayer. Rest in power, Ashley Gale Paxton. But this white cosplayer literally chose Bakugo. The only king here is me, Katsuki Bakugo. While people are literally dying, kids are literally getting stolen, and we are literally protesting deportation.
So to summarize, this is a person who's down with the cause and understand the activism, the political, they'll use black people, black Americans, or melanated individuals to push their ideology. This Asian woman is speaking up about it, which makes my skin fucking crawl because this is not a good person. Don't get it twisted. Just because someone claims to care about a lot of things that they think makes them sound like as though they're good people, a lot of times these people are not good people. So this individual does not like how white people, right? How white people treat activism and cosplay and all of this other shit, right? I'm not gonna play the rest of it because apparently it's melting people, it's melting my fucking brain. She doesn't like it. Now let's play what's one of those old games that your parents used to look at, like your grandparents used to look at, like was Wheel of Fortune, or what's the other one with Drew Carey? Was it? It's not Drew Carey. What's the thing when you spin Bob Barker? He spins the fucking thing. Whatever the fuck the name of that. Damn, I'm old. Damn, I'm so old. I don't even remember the show. Oh fuck. Anyway, you can't tell nobody who to love or who to date, but with her mindset, what type of man do you think she dates? That's her man. They do this shit. Yo, can we be what's the word? Right? Activists in the streets, colonized in the sheets. And no, this is not sitting here saying don't date who you like or white people don't like. That's not clocking somebody else's dick or clit. That's not what I'm doing. Yeah, I just find it crazy because they're parasites. They're parasites, all surrounded by fucking parasites. There was another video. Let me see if I can find it. I think I found it. I think I found something. This is not the video, but I found something close to it because like, apparently this is something that's happening. You guys remember when there was this big ass ninja war going on with the Koreans and what was it? It was South Korea versus all Asia. That shit was crazy though. And they were going, yo, these fucking people were going off. South Korea was fighting everybody. They were the they like, you ever see like an anime where the main character beats up a guy and then they become friends and then like all the people that he fights, they end up becoming friends, and then the whole squad gotta fight the new villain, and the new villain mad powerful and they all come together like the Avengers. That shit was crazy. But apparently something like this is happening.
Y'all Asians can date whoever you want, but if you are suffering from pink nipple psychosis, i.e. like you only want to date a white person because they're white, we can tell. Often there is facial blindness on both sides. As in, it didn't matter what he looked like, as long as he was white, you were going to pick him. He is interchangeable with any other white man, and for you, as the Asian woman, you are interchangeable also with any other Asian woman. He probably couldn't pick you out in a lineup. I don't think it's a coincidence that the most rejected white men are the ones who fetishize Asian women the most, because they can find someone with pink nipple psychosis who are just going to see them as white and not care if they're hot or not.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, that's the label of the fucking video is pink nipple white psychosis. Fight me. Should I not use that as a title? Pink nipple psychosis. Yeah, I'm gonna use that on the next pink nipple I'm gonna use that on the next pink nipple I'm up against. I'm gonna pull that shit out of the bedroom, girl. You're pink. I had some pink nipple psychosis. Come here.
Or not even to be able to see that they're not. And same thing for them. Like the Asian woman with pink nipple psychosis, like a lot of them are baddies. A lot of them have been continually rejected by their own communities. And then they know they can also find a white man who will like them just because they're Asian and are not going to give them a hard time about being like conventionally unattractive to Asian people. Not all white male Asian female couples are like this. I'm not saying that at all. But like the ones who are, the ones who do suffer from like fetishization on both sides, often they don't even speak the same language, so they're not being able to communicate. You talk to the Asian woman or the white man, and the first thing that comes out of their mouth is like, oh, my partner is like X race. And like the white guy is obsessed with Asian stuff. That's not even matching with the ethnicity of his woman, and the woman is obsessed with like having mixed babies or whatever, and it became like very clear that like any white man would have been fine. You can look at them and you can tell, or you can talk to them for like 2 seconds and you can tell. It's humiliating for me to watch, and often like the man will check me out, and I'm like, he can't even tell that I'm pretty. He can't tell that I'm hot. I'm just Asian. You know, I'm Chinese. His wife might be like Cambodian or Thai or like Korean or Japanese or Filipina. His wife might also be 6 inches shorter than me. That's often the case, but like he is checking me out anyway because I am the same race. I'm not even the same type as what he purports to like. I'm just Asian. His type is Asian. He knows he can punch above his weight with an Asian woman. Asian woman, please stop dating these losers. It's so embarrassing for me.
But it should go both ways, right? White men shouldn't just be going after Asian women. I mean, look, what the fuck do we even say about this? I was unaware that this shit was going down. This is the first time I've ever seen an Asian woman actually tell the truth about this. I support her just for the number of butthurt white guys crashing out. Yeah, apparently, there were these fucking comments from these fucking white accounts, right? Pro-white accounts. And they were big mad. Apparently the Asian women, they don't say nothing. They see it and they just like ignore it. But the white men, they don't like it. They don't like it. Pink nipple psychosis, write that down. She's actually chopped as fuck. Asian women that think like her simply have a complex. Where do you come from, dog? You got a picture of an Asian woman? It's probably an Asian woman that does that shit. She ain't say a lie, though, the entire video. That's probably where all the Asian women that do this shit went. They went to liking her comment. She definitely been burned by a white guy. She's not even attracted with her own people. Missing the point? I just like Asian women because they're more girly. Not this commie cunt, of course, but on average, definitely. Okay. So let me get this straight. Ugly Asian women can only date ugly Asian men. That's not what she said. That's not what she said. She didn't say that. That's not what she said. She's so American. You know what? These are the fucking comments of the people big mad. She's so American. Way overthinking the simplest, most mundane relationship shit that shouldn't even be a blip on the radar of a well-adjusted person. There's no deep psychology to it, no Freudian slips. Just the guy and the girl don't want to be alone and found a way not to be. Did we not just look at? Well, no, he didn't, of course. You guys saw the fucking video I just showed you guys, right? Many such fucking cases. Actually, no. That is the first time I've ever seen so many Asian women and no Asian man at all. But then when you... Okay, sure. The two-way fetish is hilarious. I'm happy if somebody wants to reverse the trend. Asian women as a group are obsessed with white men. They also cry racism when white men don't date them. We've seen this. Remember the fucking girl who was upset because there was a white guy who was dating an Asian woman? And it was at a party and she was mad because she wanted the same job. She wanted to replace the fucking girl. I forgot what this chick's name was. I remember covering this shit. It was an Asian woman in California who was upset that there was a guy who wasn't flirting with her or interested in her because he was more interested in his fucking girlfriend. And she wanted to replace that girl who was an Asian, but not the same Asian as her. But she said basically that she was better than the guy's girlfriend because she has a better job or some bullshit. She wanted that guy only because he did not want her. And she thought that she was entitled to do it. And everyone was calling her out. Her name was Michaela or some bullshit. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Everyone called this fucking woman out because she thought it was okay to replace this fucking girl. That's how they think. And the funny thing about it is that when she was getting her ass dragged, she then started bashing black people, black Americans for some reason. And black Americans was like, yo, what the fuck do we gotta do with it? We weren't even responding to this shit. The ones who've been going at you the hardest have been white people, have been other groups. Now we're gonna have to kill you. And then she disappeared for a couple of fucking days. Yeah. It affects the highest levels of society. UK Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt calls his Chinese wife Japanese in Beijing. Exactly. This is the shit that I'm talking about. When it comes down to a lot of whites, they don't look at any other group as individuals. But when it comes down to them, you better know the difference between a Jew and a white person. Again, we're not talking about normal whites. Don't get your panties in a bunch. It's just hilarious to see it. It is hilarious to see it.